Can you use WhatsApp as a backup tool if your company account, let's say the emails, have been hacked? You're not able to talk to your teams, to your clients, to anything you need for the project. What if you use something that is completely external from the servers? WhatsApp is owned by Facebook, so the hackers would have to hack Facebook, which is most likely a bit harder than many other companies. And you use that as a fallback. In Germany, we have a pretty strict data privacy law. Same like Europe, it will be the same for Europe in May anyways. We have a case with Telekom who allowed their employees internally to use WhatsApp for organizational stuff, not for client related stuff, and with their business phones. If they use their personal phones, it's their decision anyways. What I'm saying is that you should help your people to make that decision and not leave it to them. You should help them and make the decision and say, yes, use it for this and this reason. I'm talking about a backup channel. I'm talking about being able to communicate if you have been hacked. So reacting in an emergency mode. So that's question number one. Question number two, how should you organize that? Like to make it not a standard channel where people are spammed, let's say during vacation. We know from clients that they have groups where they reach all the people, more a broadcasting group for then the emergency case, which is then only used for super temporary occasions when it's an emergency. But there are also groups where people organize themselves within the company because they work with the freelancers. Depending on how you work, it's not an official business tool yet, but reality is that people use it anyway. So you should have certain rules and saying like, when do you reply? How fast do you have to reply? How do you respect the channels? The trick is to set up a channel for a temporary time and then delete it if you don't need it anymore. So let's say we plan one date to discuss one date. We don't do that in the channel where we do all the other stuff. We just set up one group, plan the date, delete it. That's how you could do it. Then the other question, are there better apps than WhatsApp? Why don't you use Slack or whatever is there? And yes, there are many better apps than WhatsApp. But as I said, reality is many people, actually most of the people, use WhatsApp anyways and know how to send a file, how to send a picture, how to send a voice message, even how to send a video. So you have the different communication channels, asynchron, synchron, built in one app, and you are able to keep that communication alive. Give it a thought if WhatsApp is not only for your bachelor weekend or sports weekend organization on your phone, but are you ready for a case when you have the total meltdown of communication with the corporate tools, email especially, and maybe even the phone or the landline phone in the company? Would you be ready and keep on communicating if that case happens? Just a thought to challenge. I'm looking forward for your comments and the feedback, what you think of that. We know the data policy, data privacy issues. We discuss that, we work on these topics, but still, I'm talking about an emergency case and be ready for that day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.